Sonoma, and we are back for the K5 Championship here in the ARCA car. Back again. First time in a while for me that I've been able to join, but here we are at the road course. I'm finally going to give these a try at a road course. And it's been pretty fun, the laps I've done. I've already done qualifying here. We qualified with a 1:16.1, which I thought was actually pretty good. It puts us P6 for the not very much practice, so I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see how we can fare from up there, but we got 42 laps, and there will at least be one caution, and we can only make about 33 laps on a tank of fuel, and we only have one set of tires in the pits. So basically, we're just going to pit it halfway regardless of what the cautions look like, or maybe after halfway, maybe we just run the tank out and do as little fuel as possible and see, regardless of what happens with the yellows. But there could be some differing strategies going on out there. We got a little warm-up here before the race. The track temp just jumped up to 104 apparently now, according to Nick. Let's get Sean past us here.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
Let's see if we can have us a good race here on a road course. Sonoma. Luckily, it's a road course I've raced on a whole bunch, so I didn't need too many laps to get comfortable. Now, I have no clue if I'm supposed to shift up to third for the short shoot. My fastest laps that I've done have come when I have been shifting up, but you're only in third for like less than half a second. Such a short time. I really don't think it gains you much, if anything, and I was practicing for a long time just keeping it in second. So I really don't know which one is preferred. I guess since I was the quickest I could be shifting to third, that we'll just keep shifting it, keeping it in third. One thing I did try was just getting it into third and then keeping it there for longer.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
It's gonna hurt our entry just a little bit, but not too bad. Like keeping it in third here. I normally don't do that when I race this place with the stock car. Oh, that just made us go wide that time. Don't want to do that. You see Sean just driving away from us, though. We're not going to have anything for him. No doubt. When was the last time I raced here? Cannot remember. Maybe in the IndyCar series that we ran in the league. That might have been the last time I've been at this place. This isn't going to be a great lap, but I didn't have too many mistakes, so maybe it will be okay. I feel like I'm really on edge with the way I'm attacking the corners. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep that up during the race, or if I'm just going to have to back it down just to keep it from going off on me. What was that, a 17.5? That feels really slow, but with the track temp being a lot higher, maybe that's not that bad. See if I keep it in third there, see how much time we gain, and then I go wide again. I wasn't doing that at all in practice.
Got a slow car on the right.
Could just be lack of grip.
Stopped on the right. Go left.
And we way overdrove this. That's my main concern with me trying to keep it in third gear. Carry too much speed into the next corner and then just completely miss it. That's kind of why I was wanting to stay in second gear, but if I can't be near as fast running it in second, then I guess we just have to try and manage it in third. But warm-up is just about finished. There it is. Can we see some tire readings? Rear tires are going to get burned up. if the track ends up being just as hot in the race. Where's the track temp now? 111. So yeah, it's going to be loose. We're going to just be keeping it on track. I'm not going to be worried about where I'm starting or the people around me. I just want to keep it safe. We're starting up in 6th, which is probably way out of position for me. I had to move the steering ratio to 12-1, just a personal preference thing. But now we are 111 track temp, starting up in 6th, probably way too high up.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man.
We'll
we
just
gotta
try
line up on the right
and
side.
You'll have to stop
survive
for fuel
this
before
thing.
the race is over. You only have one additional set of tires for this
Only
race.
one set of tires. It'd be nice if we could try and take care of that, but
141.
I have not the faintest idea how to take care of tires on a road course. And we're rolling already. Got Warren starting just up in front of us here. And I think Zach just behind us in that number 90 car. This is going to be a mess. I shouldn't be up this far. I probably just shouldn't have qualified. I don't know. Not comfortable being this far up on a start when I'm not really feeling super comfortable in the car yet. It's going to be super loose to start off with the first few laps, and then we just need to not overdrive it. But in traffic here, we're just going to be being very nice and careful. Don't want to run anybody over or lose it going into a corner. We got Barrett just to our left. Starting in 5th. We're starting in 6th here. For 42 laps, this is going to be a long race, man. This is going to be a long one, especially with a caution or two. I think we could have potentially up to 3 cautions. We will just have to see how it turns out. A lot of dust on the track right now, which could make it even have less grip. It's going to be tough out here. I'd like to just survive and not fall to dead last on the first lap. If we end up going back there anyway, but that'll be okay as long as it's not me spinning off the track lap 1 and then going back there. If something happens in front of me that I can't avoid, then that's fine, but if it's me spinning off, I'm going to feel bad. Getting ready to go green. He's off. He backs off way early to our left there. That gives us a lot of room to settle in here. And I'm looking in my mirror and at Warren's bumper and not the corner. And we get a first 1X of the race. Get that out of the way early so we're not worried about it. Hopping that big old curb. Let's see if we can just keep pace with Warren here. Or just keep it on the track would be nice. I'd like to get into a rhythm. I don't feel like I'm very comfortable yet, but we're alive. We've kept it on the track. You're going to be ripping these tires apart, though. I think ideally I'd like to take this run just to the end of the fuel tank and then have as few laps at the end to run as possible. To have the freshest tire as possible at the end. We'll just see how the cautions play out and what everyone else does. Definitely need to get to 3rd gear before that, I think, and then not spin out there. And we overdrive that. We're just all over the place right now. Losing time to Warren. Try and get settled back in. The longest run I've done in practice is like 3.5 laps, so who knows how we're going to do for this long of a race. Alright, shift up to 3rd gear before we get to this corner up on the left. Okay, that feels a lot better. Feels a lot better. Okay, that was our best so far through there. Best section. Can I do that repeatedly? I have no idea. Kind of doubt it. We got a nice little pocket we're sitting in here now, which is nice. Big gap to Barrett. Well, big gap behind him. Not a huge gap to Barrett, but a decent space behind him. And then a big gap in front of me. 16.8. Full second off the lead, but that's to be expected. If we can just run in the 16s the whole time, that would be nice.
Sorry.
And we're carrying too much speed through there. We're going to go wide again. Not great. I think we're just going to continue to watch Warren disappear in front of us. There's really nothing I can do about it. And we're all over the place there, sliding. This is not feeling too great. Might need to see if we can let Barrett get by and then just fall in behind him. And we get a bunch of wheel hop. Luckily we didn't spin it out there. That was a lot of wheel hop. These tires are just going to be roasted by the time we take them off. Like, you can just feel them just have no grip while turning. Or slowing down, for that matter. These cars, you can throw them around on a road course pretty well, though. Which is what a lot of people were saying. They're a lot more glued to the ground compared to the old ARCA car, that's for sure. In every respect. A real big gap behind Barrett now, so if he gets a run, I will have no problem letting him go by me and just get in behind him. I think he's quicker than us anyway. We get an incident ahead call, but I don't really see anything except Billy maybe having a bit of a problem. Seems to be a little bit off the pace right now for some reason. Maybe he caught the wall or just got loose and has been trying to gather it up. And we go wide once again. But glad to get back into one of these races with everybody. I It's been looking like a lot of fun. I was really hoping I could make it at the LA Coliseum, since I, for some reason, do pretty good there a lot of the time. But was not able to make it. But luckily was able to make it in this one. Good grief, we were just all over the place. We're just gonna let Barrett go by.
Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
No sense in holding him up when we got such a big gap behind us. He can probably go up there and catch Billy and Warren, and we could maybe just maintain this spot here for a little while. I need to stop trying to drive so hard in front of them. That's just going to end up costing me more time sliding around, or possibly wreck myself and then end up collecting him, which we definitely don't want to do. But now all of a sudden we're going to have Ian just behind us and have the same amount of pressure on us. I'm not able to open up the entry into that corner. I've never been able to get that to turn back left and hook it back to the right in time. I always wound up entering it in so shallow and straight just because of the way the S's line up. It's something I've always had a problem with here. Well, every time I think we've got a big gap behind us, it gets erased. So we might have to let Ian go by now pretty soon. Come on, car. Okay, we didn't overdrive it.
Shit, that was bad.
What happened to the 2-second gap I had? Almost 3-second gap behind Barrett before we let him by. Why did that just disappear as soon as we let him by? Am I running slower now? Probably. Like it's just erased itself. And then we have another 2.5 second gap behind Ian, which I'm sure as soon as I let him by, that's going to be gone. We're probably just going to get freight trained all the way to the rear. And jump that way too much. Another reason why I don't like to qualify up front is because all we do is go backwards from there on. Oh my gosh, we almost just spun out there, jumping on the brakes too hard. Don't know why I did that. And we're going to lose it there. This hot track temp is not playing into my favor. Okay. This has felt like the most stable lap in a while. Haven't had one that felt that good in a little bit. I doubt it's any quicker. .8, 3.9, 4.0 behind Ian. But how does that look really? Because the 3.0 gap we had behind Barrett just doesn't exist anymore. And we're almost going wide there. And if I could stop going wide there, that'd be good. It's because I'm shifting to third, but I'm so much slower if I don't. Now Ian's right behind us. He might have got a little loose out of the hairpin there, though. That's going to buy us a little bit of time back. But it won't buy us forever. Still green so far. Looking to keep it stable. Billy and Warren are just gone in front of us. But we've been able to keep up with Barrett a little bit. As I say that, we nearly drive off into the gravel.
The leader just did a 16.157.
Yeah, we're not doing 16s anymore. I think our days of 16s might be over until we get new tires. These things are melted already. What am I doing getting back on the gas? That was stupid. I got back on the gas going up the hill. I've never done that. Already losing focus. We're only 13 laps into this. Very dumb move I just did, going back up the hill. Bryce is pitting. Maybe he needs new tires. But you gotta go a long ways on your only other set. You might have damage too, I guess. Alright, don't gas it back up going up the hill, dummy. Let's hit the wall though, that'll be nice. Another smart move. We are just completely losing it here.
Color's fine. No damage to report.
Gotta remember that we're gonna have at least one caution to get everything mixed back together, so who knows how this is gonna turn out. Haven't seen Nick on the F3 at all, so he could be back there saving tires, and we'll have some strategy call to get himself back towards the front. There I go, downshifting for no reason. Let's just get him by us. We cannot do a single thing to
All clear, all clear.
keep anybody behind us. Just go backwards the whole race. Everybody up front has been keeping it really stable. I haven't seen anybody get even loose, really. And without mistakes, we're not going to beat them. We're going to be making the most mistakes out here anyway, most likely. Though Ian did just get a big loose moment there into the hairpin. The other hairpin. I have no idea what the corners are called. They're just numbered, I'm pretty sure, but I don't even know what those are. Grab that big curve, shove the nose way out towards the gravel. Though I think it's dirt here. Alright, we got 5.4 seconds behind us. Can we just keep that gap? Log some laps. Don't drive off the track or anything dumb like that. We're only running 7th. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I need an opportunity to look down at my fuel and see what that's going to need, but I haven't had a chance yet. It's wanting us to take 5.1 gallons auto fuel. Is that going to be enough? Might put a little bit more in because I think there's a possibility of green-white checkers. If I ever get a chance to reach down and do that. And let's drive off into the dirt and nearly spin out. I don't want to maintain position. I only want to go backwards. I think that's my goal for this race, the way I'm driving. I think it would be fun if we just went backwards the whole time and never moved forward. Oh my gosh, my car is just junk. That was about the worst lap in the world.
All right, man.
And we get a yellow to save us. I think we lost 3 seconds that lap. Oh, yeah. So now we have to ask ourselves, we're almost halfway anyway. I was going to say, we have to ask ourselves, are we going to get another yellow at any time? Or is that going to be the only one? But we've got 25 to go. We've done 18. We're going to be going green with probably around 22, 23 to go. So I guess we pit now. Take our tires and fuel. I guess. Can we make it if we take 6.8? Do we have enough room in the gas tank? The leader was supposed to slow down as soon as the caution came out, but that doesn't appear to be happening. Or we could just be that far behind, but it looks like they're going pretty fast still. I guess we're just going to pit now. We're close enough to halfway. I really want tires, but we're going to have to go a long ways on these. I feel like if there was another set of tires in there, then we'd have a much easier time. And
67 car.
Someone let me know when everyone's bunched up in the back.
It's the 67 car.
I have no way of seeing it.
The line right now.
I'm coming down the little short chute in the back end of the track.
Let's see if we can find Nick on the F3 here. Or the F2, I guess.
Show me a few more people.
Oh my. Nick is back in 11th, fending off Shane and Bryce. We are going to take 6.8 gallons. Probably don't need that much. But I just want to be safe in case we get a green, white, checkered. And we're going to take tires. Oh, this is a really badly timed caution, I think. Because we're going to have to do a longer run on a set at the end here. Which is not what I wanted. I wanted the shortest run to be at the end, but we're not going to have a choice here unless we stay out. And
I'm caught up.
there may not be a yellow. There may not be another yellow, and we have no way of knowing. So I guess we'll take these tires. If we could put scuffs on later, that would be so nice.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright. 88-84. Had we stayed out there and been on old tires, it would have been so much slower than everybody. Barrett not taking tires, or maybe taking lefts only.
That's it.
Or
go.
not lefts, but maybe taking fuel only. Nick doesn't take tires, so
Make them last the rest of the race.
that must mean if he knows how many cautions there are going to be, that there's going to be another caution or two. That stinks. Why are we so far back? Why did so few people take 4 there? I don't know.
456 car.
I should have just stayed out. Should have just taken fuel and left, and then put tires on later. But I thought, if we don't get another yellow, I'll be on old tires and just be worthless. But now I'm just going to be way at the back, not able to move forward back to where we were. And then there's going to be another yellow.
456 car.
And that's when I'm not going to be able to take tires, and that's when I'll be completely worthless. Oh, this sucks. We lost so many positions there. Like, a ridiculous amount. We were in 7th. We're gonna be outside the top 10 by a pretty big margin, I think. And all we did was pit for 4 tires.
Next time by Alright, man, we got a lineup on the right side. Catch the 67 car.
We're in big trouble. My only hope is if I can somehow save tires back here, but there is no possible way I'm going to be able to do that. I have no clue how I could possibly do that and still be somewhat quick. We may never get caught up to the pace car. Okay, we're in 10th, so we lost 3 spots. Feels like we lost a whole lot more, looking at all the cars in front of us. Nick puts himself up front. He could have just been saving tires that run and then didn't change them that time. I wish there was more tire sets available. I think that would open up more strategy. Because now we can't do anything. And we're at a disadvantage, not... Well, everyone doesn't know how many cautions there are going to be, but... I don't know. I don't know how Nick's able to do the strategy if he already knows how many cautions there are going to be, because that's a big piece of knowledge there. And seeing him not take tires has me convinced that we're going to have another one at some point.
Get ready.
I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
He doesn't try to game it when he does the strategy like that, but I'm confused why he wouldn't take tires there if we weren't going to have another.
Green flag, green flag. To the 45.
Bryce just backs off for us. Oh, big check up here. We're almost in the middle, 3 wide.
In the middle. Clear on the right, 2 wide there.
I had nowhere I could go there. We're good on fuel now. We just need to get it to the end. And we'll see how the cautions go. I don't know why I'm downshifting to first there. That's not something I've ever done. We wait to go to first here. And we lose a whole bunch of time. If I had the ability to save tires on a road course, this wouldn't be too bad of a situation for us, but since I don't have that ability, we are not in a good spot.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
20 to go. Just past halfway.
Car 31
Has taken the lead.
31 just took the lead. I don't know who that is. Somebody's off in the grass there. I'm loose. That's Billy and Warren just in front of us. Somehow they're all the way back here. They must have taken 4. And we just watched them all disappear in front of us as we were unable to do anything. This is frustrating. This is a frustrating race. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to pass somebody. Every time somebody gets in front of us, they're quicker than us, regardless of where we qualified or started. I don't know what I can do to get more speed out of this without just throwing it away like that, trying to get on the gas too hard. I what was I doing in qualifying to put in such a good lap, only to be this much slower out here. Normally it's the opposite when I race so much slower in qualifying and then get to the race and can actually do something, but this is a road course. The fact that I'm even able to do a lap without wrecking is a pretty amazing accomplishment. So I guess we should be fine with our 9th place right now. But it would be nice if I could see somebody in front of me and not just have them get further and further away every lap. We got a little gap behind us though. So no pressure back there. I just would like to catch the people up here, or maybe get back to where I was, but that's just not going to happen. From the way it looks, anyway. Oh, Warren just spun.
Or on your right. All clear, all clear.
We just had to hit the brakes there. If I turned to the right, we would have been demolished. We unfortunately don't gain anything out of that, because we had to slam on the brakes. And we lose a bunch of time, and Zach gets past us. And I don't know what the heck the curb did to me there. We're just going to lose another spot here.
Keep left. Clear on the right.
We're all out of whack now. Looked like he had made contact with Nick up there. That sent him spinning. Not sure how that all happened, if they were just sideways out of there or trying to gather it back up or what. Really unfortunate for Warren, though. He had been quicker than us, but if he gets another yellow, he could have a chance to get back around us and make up more spots. As long as he didn't hit anything. I think we just barely made contact with him, but I'm sure we don't have damage.
Yeah. No damage to report.
Thought for a second we were going to T-bone him, but thankfully we didn't. Just killing the tires, killing the rear tires, getting it sideways out of every corner. Now Zach gets in front of us after we were pulling away from him, and we can't catch back up. Don't hit the gravel. Doesn't matter where we are. We could be pulling away from the people behind us, but as soon as they get around us, they check out from us. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the bottom line. First contact we've seen up ahead of us, though, and we had to slow down the most for it. At least that's what it felt like. We probably didn't have it quite as bad. Obviously, we didn't have it quite as bad as Warren did. And we're going to spin out randomly. Just lose as much time as possible. Let's get Shane past us and just keep going to the back. Like, I just have no grip in the rears. I mean, these are brand new tires, but they are just completely shot already. And we have to use them to the end of the race. Fun, fun, fun. If I could only save tires, I just have no clue. I wish I stayed out, didn't take tires that last time. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we won't get another yellow. All we've done so far, though, is go backwards, and it looks like we're just going to continue to do that. I just can't get on the gas.
All right, man.
And there's the other yellow.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 90 car.
Maybe we cool these tires down, they won't be terrible. But I sure wish I would have changed them now instead of earlier. Oh, golly.
Catch the 90 car.
Only going to have close to 10 to go at the end here. Absolutely no reason for us to pit. We have nothing to gain, nothing to get in the pits. Probably will be 10 to go by the time we get caught to the pace car and then through the pit cycle and get back lined up. Should have kept the tires on. I thought since we're at halfway there'd be a chance we don't get another yellow, and then I saw everyone not pitting or not taking their tires, and then I saw Nick not taking his tires. Figured we were probably screwed. We probably will be. I mean, I don't feel like I'm faster than anybody on track. We could be pulling away from the people behind us, but as soon as they get around us, we can't do anything. I don't know what it is. I don't know. We just need to cool these tires down and calm it down and just race the track. Don't be worried about it. But so far, this has not been a good race for me. Starting up in 6th. And just feel like I have no speed at all. And we may feel even worse when the people put their new tires on that we don't get to have. Since we took ours already. So upset at myself for doing that, but I should have known there'd be more than one. I just thought it was like lap 19 or something. May not matter too much. There's not going to be a whole lot of laps to go, but we might spin out. Nobody pits. Really? Did those guys just take rights only? How are they able to hold on to them? Our right sides were 88, 84. Especially for the right-handers. I don't know what Nick's strategy is. I guess 2 tires to gain track position, and it's gonna work for him because it doesn't matter what's in front of us tire-wise, we're gonna be slower. But I guess that's what people did. I thought we'd see 2 or 3 people dive to pit road there. since they hadn't taken their tires, but apparently not. I didn't even consider rights only, or lefts only, or something. I guess lefts only would have been the call, with the rights being 93.88, and this is a mostly right turning track. Not what I was thinking about. I thought we definitely want 2 new rear tires, and that would be it whenever we pit. But yeah, lefts only could have been the call. Could have been the call. We'll be starting on the left side this time, so that will put us out of position for the right-hander up on the top of the hill. That could be dangerous. Where did Warren end up? He's in 13th back there. He's probably close enough he could pass us if he gets a decent enough launch.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, we got a lineup on the left side here. It's the 67 car.
We'll see what we can do here. I have no idea how we're going to be in traffic now with hot tires, hotter than new tires anyway, and then up on this left side. We might be in trouble. Just need to keep it calm. People are being silent on the radio today. Got their hands full. Fuel-wise, we're still good. We're going to be taking the green with 10 to go. It's like I thought. There could be a caution right at the end, too, with a green-white checkered. So if people are saving tires for that, then we're going to be in real trouble. I hope we get a decent launch here, though. Have we been restarting in second gear? I can't even remember. I guess just first gear out of the hairpin, like we would a normal time through there. And we get an absolutely terrible jump, and Shane gets around us with no issue whatsoever.
10 to go.
Gosh.
The leader just did a 59.228. Car on your left.
Oh, we dove it in.
Still there? What's the line? Still there. All clear, all clear.
Oh, people are making contact here. 3 wide. Oh, somebody's sideways.
All clear, all clear. Go right.
That's unfortunate for Shane.
I tried to let out and back out of that. I'm sorry.
Somebody got turned left into the dirt and then was trying to get it back going and came back across the track in front of Shane. It's an unfortunate situation there. Car behind has gone off, so we got a big gap now to Allen. I don't think he was the one that's gone off. Just downshifted to neutral because I have no clue what gear I'm in. Gosh dang, I'm just so loose everywhere.
Car in C1, just at the top of the left. 15.597.
15.5 up front. We're not touching that. Really want to get up here and pass Nick. I don't know how I'm going to make any pass, really. This is where I'm the slowest out of everybody. This is the only place I can think of that I could set up a pass. Oh, he's going wide though. And we're not able to get there. But he got a little squirrely up through the gears there, and that allowed us to slip on by. Whew, that was scary. Scary making a pass on the road course for me. We'll see if we can get up here to Nick or not. If he's on 2 tires, then we should be able to turn better than him, or at least more stably.
Alright, man, caution is
And
out.
we get another yellow.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
So that is the last of the yellows.
It's the 95 car.
We're back to 7th, where we've been the whole time, pretty much, or we were at the first run, stuck in 7th. But what's the pit strategy going to look like now? And now we're going to have more pressure behind us, unless there's another incident that kind of got the big gap built up for us originally there after that restart. Unlucky for Shane. Hopefully he's not too far back. We got to do a better job at getting a restart, though. That was just abysmal last time. That pop-in of all the RVs and the signs in the background is really annoying. I've been seeing that every lap. Need to turn my distance up or something. Shane's back in 15th now. That's unfortunate for him. He was looking good, and he was looking quicker than us. Since he got around us, if you just want to look quicker than me, just get in front of me, and then I can't do anything to you, pretty much. We were lucky we were able to get past Zach. We were, he'd gotten into the grass and was still trying to get the momentum built back up, and he was getting squirrely through the gears, and that allowed us to slip by, and he just backed out of it, so we weren't too wide up the hill, which is really difficult. It's difficult to be too wide anywhere here, really. But we're going to have probably about 4 or 5 laps to go coming to the end. There shouldn't be another yellow, so we shouldn't get a green, white, checkered.
Pit road is now open.
Are people going to pit? No takers. No takers at all. I'm surprised. I thought people didn't take tires at the beginning. And we're counting on another caution. But I guess they just took lefts. Or, yeah, lefts. Or rights. Or lefts. And are out here and doing just fine. I think we might have a chance to get around Nick, though. If we could beat Nick, I'd feel pretty good. Or just finish around 7th where we had been running. I'd feel pretty good about that, too. I think that was the shortest run we've had so far, though. That was not even 5 laps, I don't think. Surprised 2 tires has been holding on as well as it has, though. Track position just must be the biggest thing, as long as you're not spinning out of the corners like I typically am. I think that does the most damage to your rear tires. I think just getting the power down to the rear tires is the most important thing, and I'm just no good at being smooth at that. And be quick as well. Like my qualifying lap I did okay, speed-wise I felt like, but I'm probably being too aggressive out of the corner, which is why it's hurting me so much in the race.
And anybody see the damage on my front end?
The car looks fine. No damage to report.
We don't have any damage. I don't see Shane near me, so I can't respond to him about his damage.
Or without a bumper.
Oh, that stinks.
Okay, thought so. Yeah, it didn't turn when I got inside you a while ago. I'm sorry about that.
Who, me? No, Shane.
Whoever I was going up the hill beside
man, we're
and
going
pushed
green
into,
next
it just
time
wouldn't
by.
turn.
All right,
And
man,
we're
we
back
gotta
on the
line up
inside,
the
which is
left side here.
unfortunate.
5 laps to go.
We restarting with 4 laps to go. Just need to keep it on track, I think. I don't know. We're going to have a bad time up here, I think, on the left side. We're going to have Russell just in front of us here for this restart. Tires cool back down just a little bit, but they're probably not going to be great. This is the money restart, though. We're going to have to try and be smooth and careful and keep it on track. And I'd like to get single file as quick as possible as well. The way the track is, though, it will get single file regardless of what you do. It'll eventually get single file. You may end up in the tire barrier, but it will get single file.
Get ready. Alright, man. 8 cars in.
When are we going? Right now.
Green, green, green.
Almost spun the tires into the wall there. Oh, Nick is not having a good start.
58.922. Still there? Hold your line.
Oh, man.
Still there.
Oh, we're getting a little contact. Oh, can we clear him?
Clear, all clear.
Just barely.
Behind.
Woo! Just barely clear him there.
Okay, I'm talking.
We got extremely lucky with that. The outside lane there did not get a good restart. They were all bouncing off the wall. Now, can we hold Barrett back? We were pretty aggressive for that. We somehow wound up here safely. Just need to I just need to not make mistakes. Easier said than done, though. That was one of our better restarts ever, though, the way that turned out.
Good job, man. You're back in it.
Puts us in the top 5. Oh, man. Can we hang on to this? Little wheel hop there, that was almost bad. And we're all over the place.
Tyler, I was gonna let
Two
you
to go,
anyway,
two
so
to
I
go.
made it harder.
Alright, man, 2 to go.
Just a couple more times around the track, no major mistakes. That's all we need. That was our fastest lap of the race. Fastest lap of the race for us, and Barrett's still catching us. Or we're at least not pulling away from him. That was a bad turn right. Russell is driving the heck out of his car as well. He's doing a great job. I thought I was driving off there. Oh my goodness, coming to the white flag. If we can hang on to this, what a turnaround it would be after the way I was feeling through this.
Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
Come on, nice and smooth. We're not going to be out of the woods until we cross that finish line on the other side of the track. Oh my gosh, you idiot. You idiot. We can still hold it. Come on. We can still hold on to it. Nice and smooth here. Oh my gosh. What a final restart for us. To come away with 5th in that one. Holy cow.
Flag, man. It's over.
That will go down as one of
There you
my
go, man. Good job,
luckiest or greatest restarts in any race. With the way I was feeling in that, I did not think we would be able to do that.
Gavin, sorry if I was all over the place on that restart. I'm on original tires, so I apologize.
Oh, no problem. That was a fun finish. You were still catching me there at the end.
Well, you put it in the dirt over the hill. I don't know how you recovered it, but I still couldn't get you.
Yeah, I was pushing way harder than I should have been, but it was a fun finish. Oh, man.
Yeah, good race.
Good race. Good win to Sean. Holy cow. I can't believe we hung on to there. What was our 90, 88?
After my computer crashed.
Woo. Good racing.
Yeah, definitely on that. Sorry to hear about that.
Holy cow. We got to look at that final restart. We got to see how that
very
went.
Happy.
That right side, that right line just had a terrible restart. They could not get it going. And I think Nick and Barrett might have clipped the wall. And we got ahead of both of them. We just pinched Barrett there at the end on the top of the hill where we just snuck in front of him, and that allowed us to get ahead, and then all we had to do was not drive off the track. And we ended up driving off the track, but we still were able to keep it somehow. We need a better camera, I think. Maybe, is there any good cameras here? Let's try this one, I guess. Green just came out. Nick and Barrett are slow on the right side. Nick gets into the wall. And that puts us to the right side of Barrett, up at the top of this hill. And then he is chasing it out of the corner, and he gets a little contact for us, but he's just getting loose on throttle, and that gets us in front of him. And luckily, we were able to hang on to it, as this is just a hornet's nest back here right behind Nick. Why does it look so dang bright? Do I have the brightness way up? I don't think I do. I don't even know where that is anymore. Luckily, we held on to it from there. I thought, the way I was feeling in the middle of this race, I was not going to be quick enough to get 5th. That's for dang sure. That is for sure. Let's go take a look at the incidents that happened, if we can. Make sure this is all working. Oh, Kevin's going out and getting the concrete wall there, concrete barrier. And then, oh, he missed a shift. He downshifted. He's lucky he didn't blow the engine, but he got a little front end damage there. Then the two Bryces side by side, they're both getting loose, and oh, is he going to hang on to it? He does. And there's Shane as well. And then just getting loose out of there. It's so easy to do that in the hairpin. I think he's having computer issues is why that happened. Billy, oh, this is the slow car call we heard in front of us. Billy clipped that inside wall pretty hard there. It bounces him to the right side, and that's why we saw him lose a bunch. That got him and Warren collected together. And then Warren just starts whipping around on him for the left-hander, and then the quick back turn to the right, and that just jumps the rear end out. I saw Nick get loose. I thought there was contact or something, but I had to slam on the brakes because Warren can't hold it on the left side. The car, just momentum's taking him across the track, and I saw that happening. And I knew if I'd cut back to the right, we'd probably hit him square, so I just had to hold my line and slam on the brakes and hope he cleared us by the time we got to him, and just barely did. But that probably didn't do great things to the front tires, locking them up like that, and that got Zach past us. That was scary. And then this is one of the restarts we had where Shane got around us. We just did a terrible job on the restart. Like, we weren't even side by side with Shane when the green came out. We were so far back for whatever reason. But Ian, oh, it just gets loose underneath him under braking, and then Shane was there when he rejoined and just ran out of room. We sneak past. Oh, and that really hurt Shane there. That got him stuck together. Unfortunate. And then, oh, somebody locked it down entering the hairpin, and Bryce nowhere to go. And he just has to pull it forward there. A lot of pavement there. Now, the final restart. Shane, oh, he just carried a little bit too much speed entering that. Probably just can't see where he's at in the corner with all these cars, and then it gets into the back of Bryce, and that sends the rear end around, and that sent the 2 car out into the dirt. And I think Shane parked it after that. Unfortunate situation there. Oh, and then somebody's losing it in this hairpin, and that turns him around, and then Ian goes around over there. Everybody's fighting as hard as they can here on these old tires. Starts whipping around on Andrew there at the top of the hill. And I think that's the end of the race, yeah. Alan has had enough. That was a tough one. Good win to Sean. Blows the motor. Oh man, I am happy with a 5th place. Holy cow. All we did the first half of the race is go backwards from where we started, and we ended up beating our starting position at the end just with that final restart. I can't believe that. On those old freaking tires, that we were able to do that and hang on and not drive off. At least enough to lose a spot. But yeah, that was an exciting one. I was frustrated at the beginning, thinking I was not going to be able to do anything, but I'm glad we turned that around and ended up having a pretty decent race. That was fun. Enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.